Hey guys, welcome back to Show Me Firearms. Guys, it's super great to be back out here on the range making more videos after about a 6-week break from YouTube. Super excited to be back out here making more Second Amendment content for your viewing pleasure. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at one of the cheapest holsters on Amazon. Oh, and also came with a little handy dandy mag carrier. So yeah, this video is probably going to be pretty similar to the Amazon armor videos that we did last year because this holster is questionable, to put it mildly. So let's take a look at exactly what you get when you buy one of the cheapest holsters off of Amazon. Let's take a look at some of the hilarious stuff that Amazon's got to say in the product listing. Now, I know that some of you guys don't like it when we get down into the weeds with these hilarious Amazon descriptions. So if you want to skip ahead, I'll leave you guys a time code below. But for those of you who enjoy the hilarity that can be found in these Amazon descriptions, let's get into it. So this holster comes to us from the Bright store. It is a gun holster for men, women, universal pistols holster, concealed carry holster. Cool. All right, let's take a look at what kind of handguns this holster is compatible with. Oh my goodness, that's a whole heck of a lot of handguns there. Just about every handgun on the face of the planet. Fit the most popular concealed carry guns, including the Glock 17, 17X. Did not even know the Glock 17X was a thing, but apparently it is, because this holster is compatible with it. Hey, it's also compatible with the Glock 18. Granted, the Glock 18 and 17 are the same footprint, but the Glock 18's got that mysterious extra switch on it. And apparently people are just carrying Glock 18s around everywhere they go. Man, I wish I could carry a Glock 18 around, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so this list, it's too long. It's compatible with all the Glocks, all the Springfields, all the SIGs, all the Smith & Wessons, the Tauruses, the Rugers, you name it. This handgun is compatible with it. You don't need to look at this list right here because no matter what handgun you own, this holster from Bright is compatible with it. All right, cool. That's enough of this description silliness. Let's take a look at some product photos, shall we? Because who doesn't like product photos? We've got this holster and mag carrier with a Glock in it, and you know, yeah, okay, whatever. Cool, a graphic. Who doesn't love cool graphics? Elastic strap holds the position of the gun. Okay, so that's this doohickey right here. So you loop that around the grip in your pistol. It seems to me that this would make it kind of difficult to get at your gun quickly should you need it in a self-defense situation. Because you either gotta like flip it out of the way, or you gotta you can unsnap it from either the front or the back of this thing. Either one seems like a waste of time when you don't have time in a concealed carry self-defense situation. Wouldn't it just be better to build a holster that has retention in it, so that way you can just grab the gun, yank it out, and go do what you got to do to defend yourself without fumbling around with this silly little thing? But what do I know? I'm just a gun tuber. I don't know anything about making super high quality holsters like this one. So, magazine holster allows you to carry spare bullets. No words. Let's move on. Metal clip, better attachment to the belt. Okay, yeah, we do have a metal clip here. Nah. I don't trust that metal clip at all. Moving on. Hey, lifestyle photos. Who doesn't love cool lifestyle photos, right? All right, so we got this gal. She's buckling herself into her car. Clearly that's photoshopped. I have so many questions right now because, who just puts their gun on the center console of their car in plain view of the world, and then you just sit there and smile at it? Okay, whatever. And wouldn't that gun just slide off into the back seat when you start driving along in your car? That would make it kind of difficult to get at it if you get carjacked, but okay. All right, we're going to go with that. What else do we got? Okay, so we got this dude and this chick. They're hiking. clearly. Again, that's photoshopped. Very poorly, I might add. And she's just like carrying this gun like right in front of her. And it's like in plain view of the world. Granted, there's nothing wrong with open carry. Like, like in Missouri, we've got constitutional carry. So you can open carry all day if you want. But we have talked about how it's not necessarily the best idea to open carry. That's a whole nother video, though, that we've already done. But anyway, it's just so bad. I mean, like, no. No. It's photoshopped. No, that makes my head hurt. What else we got? Okay, so we got this other chick. She's running along. Where's the gun in this picture? Like, they didn't even bother to Photoshop it into this lifestyle photo. Like, what's going on here? And then, okay, here's another photo. So we got this other chick. She's like got the photoshopped gun on her belt again. And she's got handcuffs? And she's like opening this door. What? I have so many questions about that picture. That one, something feels wrong about that picture. So yeah, VizBrite, you might want to revisit what content you're using for your marketing. And you also might want to rethink your marketing. That's enough Amazon product listing silliness. Let's take a look at this holster and see if you can actually safely put a handgun in it. So we got my Glock 17 here. We are clear, of course. So let's see what happens when we take this Glock 17 and we put it into this holster. Okay. It fits okay-ish. Our trigger is, it's mostly covered up, so okay. Put our little elastic strap back there. And that's what you got right there. That's not good retention right there. I don't know for sure, but I don't think that's gonna secure your handgun very well. Yeah. All right, Glock 17, no good. What about an M&P 40? Again, clear. Slide this M&P right in there. Okay, actually seems to fit a little bit better than the Glock. Our muzzle protrudes a little bit more, but our trigger is covered up a little bit better. There was a little bit of a gap right there with the Glock. Okay, what about our retention? Or lack thereof? So the description said that this holster is compatible with the SIG P365XL. Didn't specifically mention the X, which is what I own. And yes, the gun is clear. You guys don't got to worry about that. The guns are clear. Anyway, but since this holster is basically compatible with all the handguns known to man, it should be compatible with the P365X, right? Let's find out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's questionable. Okay, put a little retention strap on there, and yeah, nah. Now, I feel really bad for all of you big-time 1911 guys out there, because despite the fact that VizBrite seems to want us to believe that this holster is compatible with just about every handgun out there, the description did not specifically mention anything, anywhere, about 1911s. But 1911 is such a common platform. I feel like this holster should be compatible with it. So, let's give that a try, shall we? Super handy dandy universal little holster. 1911. What happens? Okay. I feel like that's a lot of the muzzle sticking through. You guys do what you want with that. Our little strap, yeah, that ain't gonna do much for us. What happens, retention wise? And no, I'm not holding the muzzle. And that snap just popped right off with hardly any effort when I tried to pull this 1911 out of there. So I'm gonna say don't put your 1911 in this holster. Okay, so this holster, not really compatible with all those semi-autos that we tried. But let's do a bonus round. What about a big old revolver like the Taurus Tracker 44? Well, Nah, this stupid strap does not work at all. That snap just comes right off every time. You can still see the trigger poking through right there. So yeah, don't put your big old 44 Magnum in this holster either. You know what? I'm kind of regretting my decision to buy this holster. I was really hoping it could be my next everyday carry holster, but I'm starting to think that is not going to be the case. Yeah, so that Amazon holster is of course complete and total garbage. No surprise there. But guys, this really reinforces the point that it's important to spend a few extra bucks and get a good quality holster that is specifically designed for your model of handgun. So right here as an example, I've got a holster from Bravo Concealment. This is an outside the waistband holster that I primarily use just like when I'm out on the range or around the house, stuff like that. So this holster is specifically designed for the Glock 17 as well as the Glock 22 and 31. So when we slide the Glock 17 in here, it snaps into place. The trigger guard is completely enclosed. There's no way any foreign object is going to intrude into that trigger guard. When you turn the holster upside down, give it a shake, that gun ain't going nowhere because this holster has good retention. When you grab a hold of the gun and give it a little bit of a yank, it pops right out and you're ready to take care of business. So this is a good quality holster that is specifically designed for this Glock 17 as well as the 22 and 31. Let's take a look at one more example of a good quality holster. So we have here a CYA Supply Company holster. This is an inside the waistband holster for my SIG P365X. So I carry this holster literally every day because this gun is my EDC. And again, when you slide that gun in there, it clicks into place. Our trigger guard is completely enclosed. And again, we have good retention. You can shake that holster. That gun is not going to fall out. When you grab a hold of it, give it a little bit of a yank, out comes the gun and you're ready to defend yourself. So guys, again, these are just two examples of a good quality holster. There are so many good holsters out there, you can't even begin to count them. These are just two examples of what you want to look for in a good quality holster. Again, completely encasing that trigger guard, make sure nothing gets in there, but also good retention so the gun doesn't fall out accidentally. So again, spend a few extra bucks, do the research, make sure you get a good quality holster specifically designed for your handgun, make sure it encloses that trigger guard and that it's got good retention. And guys, it's super great to be back out here making more videos after about 6 weeks off of YouTube. Really been starting to miss it the last couple of weeks, so it's great to be back into it. I'm not sure what the upload schedule is going to look like going forward. We're kind of on an every other week upload schedule there for a while. It may be a little more sporadic than that going forward, but I'm definitely going to get back into it and keep making more videos for you guys to watch, so be sure to stick around and to be on the lookout for those videos coming up. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate all of you guys being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and to check out my merch store. And until next time, show me them firearms. Now, this is absolutely going to tick the government off. But that's kind of the whole point of the Second Amendment, and that's why we love it so much.